Hey everybody, welcome back to the AI Masterclass for Training Business CEOs. This is part 2.1, Accelerating Learning Content Development, Identifying Learning Objectives. My name is Dario Priolo and I'll be your instructor. So if you remember the snare that we've been playing through this entire masterclass, you run a real estate school in Florida. And in the first part of the masterclass, which focused on new product strategy, we went through a whole process where we identified emerging learning needs, we identified needs of our learners, we identified requests from our customers, we looked at the competition, and what we did was we determined that there was an opportunity to create a new course around foreign ownership laws in Florida, which had changed. So whenever you have a law that changes that's related to a profession like real estate agents, then there's a need for those real estate agents to understand the law, to learn the law, to apply the law so that they can stay in compliance. In addition to that, they often earn continuing education credits that they need in order to maintain their license. So that's the scenario that we're playing through here, and that we will play through through this entire module here and the master class. So what we're going to do now, we're going to focus on identifying learning objectives. Okay, so what we did here is we created a prompt. We're going to put this into Claude. What knowledge and skills do real estate agents in Florida need to comply with Senate Bill 264, restrictions on foreign real estate investment? Rewrite these as learning objectives. So let's just cancel out of here for a second, and I'm going to copy the prompt. I'm going to come to Claude, and I'm going to put this into Claude, and I'm going to hit go. The other thing that I like to do is I like to fire up a Google Doc, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this information that we get from Claude into this Google Doc, so you can see Claude's working away here, and you can see that to address your question regarding knowledge and skills real estate agents in Florida need to comply with Senate Bill 264, I've created the following learning objectives based on the key provisions in the bill. So here are the learning objectives. Identify the countries as designated as foreign adversaries in the bill, explain the disclosure requirements, understand potential penalties, demonstrate the ability to properly screen clients, stay informed about updates and amendments, develop a working knowledge of the resources and guidance provided by professional associations, and incorporate the requirements of the bill into client communication. So we've got 7 here, and maybe I'm thinking that's great. We have 7 learning objectives, but maybe that's too much. So I'm going to tell Claude to I can say this is great, but narrow this down to 5 learning objectives, just to kind of get this thing a little bit more focused. So let's narrow it down to 5. So you can see now, learning objectives, and Claude has done this. Identify countries designated as foreign adversaries, explain the disclosure requirements, demonstrate the ability to properly screen clients, understand the potential penalties and violations, and incorporate requirements into client communication. Yeah, let's do this just to narrow it down, to focus a little bit more. Say, I want to focus more on communication and client management skills. Help me reset the learning objectives. So say we want this to be, more on the skills side, as opposed to just being able to regurgitate the law. So let's do this here, and let's see how this changed. There we go. This is really cool. So you can see here how that prompt has changed the focus of the learning objectives. So develop effective communication strategies to educate clients about the provisions of the bill and how it may impact their real estate transactions. Demonstrate the ability to tactfully and professionally gather necessary information from clients. Implement a comprehensive client screening process that includes asking relevant questions, verifying information and documents to ensure compliance. Create and maintain organized, detailed records of client communication disclosures, and then cultivate strong relationships with clients by providing guidance, support, and regular updates. So this is far more in line with the type of training that I want to provide. It's more around the communication skills. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to paste this now into Google Doc, and we will have this now to carry through to the rest of the activities in this masterclass. So with that, thank you for joining us, and hope you join us for our next part.